Welcome to this simple and delightful story about a boy's daily routine. This story is designed for everyone to enjoy, whether you're just beginning to explore reading or are already a keen reader. It's written in an easy-to-understand style, so anyone can follow along without difficulty. Our story follows a young boy named Alex, who loves books, learning, and sharing his experiences. Alex's daily routine is both ordinary and extraordinary, filled with little adventures, challenges, and moments of joy. Through his day, we'll learn how he balances school, reading, and time with his family, all while dreaming about big adventures that he finds in his books. This story is not just about his routine, but also about how he uses every moment to learn and grow. Let's step into Alex's world and follow him from the time he wakes up until he goes to bed, with every moment sprinkled with imagination and curiosity. Alex's daily adventure with reading. "Hello, my dear friends," Alex said as he looked out of the window. The sun was just rising, painting the sky with shades of orange and pink. It was the perfect start to another beautiful day. Alex, a 10-year-old boy with bright, curious eyes and a smile that could light up any room, loved his mornings. A new day, a new story to live, he whispered to himself as he stretched his arms. His mother always said, "Alex, every day is like a blank page. What will you write on yours today?" He rolled out of bed and grabbed his favorite book, Adventures in the Wild Forest. It wasn't just any book, it was the one that made him fall in love with reading. Before even brushing his teeth, Alex read a page. "Oh, this part is so exciting," he exclaimed, as he saw the brave character face a fierce tiger. "Alex, breakfast is ready," his mother called from the kitchen. "Coming, Mom," he replied, carefully placing the book on his bedside table. Morning routine. A calm start to a busy day. After washing up and getting dressed in his school uniform, Alex sat down at the dining table. The smell of pancakes filled the air. His little sister, Lily, was already there, giggling as she played with her juice cup. "Did you know," Alex said, turning to Lily, "that in the story I'm reading, the hero learns to climb trees to escape danger?" Lily blinked, confused, but interested. "Maybe you'll learn to climb one day, too," Alex said with a grin. His father chuckled. "Alex, don't scare your sister with your book adventures." "I'm not scaring her, Dad. I'm teaching her," Alex said, biting into his pancake. School, where reading meets imagination. At school, Alex's favorite subject was English. Today, his teacher, Miss Harper, announced, "Class, we're going to have a storytelling competition next week." Alex's heart skipped a beat. He loved telling stories. He imagined himself standing in front of the class, narrating an epic tale from his favorite books. During the lunch break, Alex and his best friend, Sam, sat under a big oak tree. "What story will you tell?" Sam asked. "Something adventurous," Alex replied. "Maybe a story about a boy who finds a magical library where books come to life." Sam's eyes widened. "That sounds awesome. Can I help?" "Of course," Alex said, pulling out a notebook to jot down ideas. Afternoon adventures, reading and beyond. After school, Alex raced home, eager to continue reading. As he entered his room, he found Lily sitting on his bed, flipping through Adventures in the Wild Forest. "Hey, that's my book," Alex said, laughing. "I want to read like you," Lily said. Alex smiled. "Okay, but let me read it to you." He sat beside her and started reading aloud, using funny voices for each character. Lily giggled non-stop, and Alex felt proud to share his love for books. Later, Alex went to the library with his mom. The library was his favorite place, a treasure chest of stories waiting to be discovered. He picked a new book about space adventures and couldn't wait to dive into it. Evening, reflection and dreams. After dinner, Alex sat by the window, gazing at the stars. He thought about his day and all the stories he had read and imagined. "Tomorrow, I'll write my own story," he said to himself, inspired by the storytelling competition. He opened his notebook and began jotting down ideas, his mind racing with possibilities. As he lay in bed, Alex whispered, "Every day is a story, and today's was amazing." He closed his eyes, dreaming of wild forests, magical libraries, and adventures among the stars. The next chapter. A story in the making. The next morning, Alex woke up even more excited than usual. Today was special because it was the day he had decided to write his very first story. As sunlight filtered through his bedroom curtains, Alex grabbed his notebook and pencil from his desk. "What kind of story should I write?" he wondered aloud, tapping the pencil against his chin. He thought about all the books he had read, the brave explorers in jungles, the daring astronauts in space, and the clever kids who solved mysteries. Then, an idea struck him like a flash of lightning. "I'll write about a boy who discovers a secret portal in his school library," Alex said, his eyes lighting up with excitement. Writing the first lines after breakfast, Alex sat at the kitchen table, deep in thought. His mom smiled as she noticed how focused he was. "What are you working on, Alex?" she asked. "My story for the competition," he replied without looking up. "What's it about?" "It's a secret for now," Alex said with a grin. He began to write, "In the quiet corner of a school library behind a shelf of dusty old books, there was a hidden door. No one knew it was there, until one day a boy named Leo stumbled upon it. What lay beyond the door would change his life forever." Sharing the story. At school, Alex couldn't wait to share the beginning of his story with Sam. During lunch, he pulled out his notebook and read the first few lines. "Wow," Sam said, wide-eyed. "That's so cool. What happens next?" "I'm not sure yet," Alex admitted. "Maybe Leo finds a magical world, or maybe the door leads to a secret classroom where books come to life." "You have to finish it," Sam urged. Alex nodded. He felt a surge of determination. He would finish the story, and it would be the best one he'd ever written. Afternoon inspiration. After school, Alex sat in the library looking for inspiration. He browsed through books about fantasy worlds, ancient myths, and mysteries. Every page he turned sparked new ideas for his story. As he walked back home, he imagined himself as Leo, opening the hidden door and stepping into an unknown world. What if there were talking animals on the other side, Alex thought. Or maybe a land where time moves backward. He couldn't wait to write it all down. The final touches. That evening, Alex worked on his story until bedtime. His room was quiet except for the sound of his pencil scratching against paper. By the time he finished, he had created a world filled with enchanted forests, wise talking owls, and a mysterious book that held the answers to every question. Leo, the hero of the story, had to use his courage and wits to solve riddles and find his way back home. When Alex read the last sentence, he felt a sense of accomplishment. "I did it," he said to himself, smiling. The big day. On the day of the storytelling competition, Alex stood nervously in front of his classmates. His hands trembled slightly as he held his notebook. "Hello, everyone," he began. "Today I'm going to tell you a story about a boy named Leo and a magical door he found in his school library." As Alex spoke, he noticed his classmates leaning forward, their eyes wide with curiosity. Miss Harper smiled encouragingly, and even Sam gave him a thumbs up. By the time Alex finished, the room erupted in applause. "That was amazing," one classmate said. "You have such a vivid imagination," Miss Harper added. Alex felt his cheeks flush with pride. It was the happiest moment of his day. A lesson to remember. That evening, Alex reflected on everything that had happened. Winning the competition wasn't the best part. What mattered most was sharing his story and seeing how much everyone enjoyed it. Every story starts with an idea, Alex thought, looking at his notebook. And the more we imagine, the more amazing our stories can be. As he drifted off to sleep, Alex dreamed of new adventures, ready to be written on the blank pages of tomorrow.